Multicultural Melbourne, a city builds on dreams and vision. Guys, as you come here today with your best poker faces on, calm and collected on the surface. Yet inside you I can see the commitment of Collingwood, the heart of Hawthorn, and the skill and passion of the mighty Cats. None of you willing to come second. Approach today with the same intensity usually reserved for that one day in September, for today is your grand final. There can only be one victor, and in the words of ABBA, the winner does take it all here today. Ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to you all and a very warm welcome to what I'm sure is going to be a very exciting Ray White auction here today, number 20 Hartley Street, right here in the Golden Triangle of Cheltenham. Kevin Chokshi is my name, and on behalf of the vendors, I'd like to thank you all for your attendance and your attention. And if you are one of the interested parties, best of luck with your bidding. Guys, remember, we want exactly what you want, and that is for you to own this magnificent piece of real estate. We are simply here to assist. Guys, you've just stepped through the home slab. Now to quickly step you through the simple paperwork through which you can purchase. We are using a standard auction contract, and what that means is running cooling off provisions in place. These should only encourage you here into the bidding, guys. The property we sell is more particularly described in the attached certificate of title as being volume 08013, folio 128, together with the improvements on some 896 square metres, more commonly known to you and I as number 20 Hartley Street in Cheltenham, and of course to a very select few as home. An extensive list of chattels include all fixed floor coverings, selected light fittings, window furnishings, everything as inspected, and of course that security system comes with the home as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to confirm, should you be the successful purchaser at today's auction, you'll be required to pay a 10% deposit as soon as you buy the home once the property is sold. The settlement, the balance of the purchase monies will be paid at settlement, which we're offering a very simple and straightforward, the 8th of July 2017. Now, according to General Condition 16.2, since that falls on a Saturday, it'll just carry forward to the next business day, being the 10th of July. Ladies and gentlemen, you will also be pleased to know that Ray White Real Estate will ensure owner and buyer security through today's auction rules. Today's auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules, and any additional conditions that were made available for your inspection prior to the start of today's auction. The auction rules prohibit me, an auctioneer, from accepting bids or offers on the property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors, of course, do have a reserve price, and as the auctioneer indicated, bidders upon request. The law prohibits false bids and prohibits major disruptions by bidders, and prohibits bidders from attempting to prevent others from bidding, and does provide fines for this conduct. The rules allow vendor bids, and the words I'll use during today's auction to indicate that I'm making a bid on behalf of the vendors are quite simply vendor bid. And by law only eyes, the auctioneer can make a vendor bid. Now, talking of vendor bids, folks, I'll only ever place a vendor bid in the absence of your participation. And if I do place a vendor bid, I can promise you that they will always be below the owner's reserve price. Talking of reserve, we have a very sensible reserve on offer, and what that means for you is the owners aren't here to test the waters or test the market or to waste your time. They want to sell this home here today. They're very, very realistic. They've given us a very realistic reserve, so make sure you're bidding aggressively right from the start of today's auction, because if the property gets passed in here today, you, as the highest bidder, will have the first right and the exclusive right to walk inside the home and, of course, buy this at the owner's reserve. Ladies and gentlemen, before I open the floodgates and let your excitement spill on the floor, I'll offer everyone an opportunity to ask any questions that you might have. Yes, welcome to the auction.
My partner's not here today. If I'm successful in purchasing the property, can I add him to the contract?
Absolutely. So you'll be signing the contract. We'll just add and or nominee according to what's notified in the general conditions, and you can add his name up to 14 days prior to settlement. Easy fix. Good luck with the bidding. Any further matters, folks?
Yes, Mr Auctioneer, the property's been on the market since the 11th of April, and I'm yet to see a statement of information.
There's a statement of information on display since the 1st of May, which is when the new legislation came out, and you also would have seen one on display during the open for inspection here today with the 3 comparable sales. Bid with confidence. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's a struggle to escape the infectious feeling of relaxation as soon as you arrive in this beautiful bayside suburb of Cheltenham. Tree-lined streets do make a bold statement, and dense foliage is in vogue. On the other side of the spectrum, Cheltenham provides a schooling belt that clearly stacks the deck in your child's favour with some of the best schools in the area, like Mentone Girls, Mentone Grammar, Cheltenham East and Cheltenham Primary, some of the best schooling belt across Melbourne. In a report published by Domain about 2 years ago, they said the 5 key things that any buyer looks for when they purchase their property is shops, schools, public transport, access to the city, and of course the beautiful beach for that Australian lifestyle. We have everything on offer right here. 18 k's out of the city, about 2 k's from the beach, about 1.5 k from the local train station. Of course, the bus stop's literally 100 metres away from your new home. Plenty of shopping. Southland, the second largest shopping complex in Melbourne, of course, one of the largest in the Southern Hemisphere. And like I said, some of the best schools in Melbourne as well. Everything right here. And if that's not enough, you've got literally a cafe, my favourite one around the corner, Treat No Wheat, the gluten-free cafe that serves some of the best macaroons. There's lovely coffees in this area. 2 doors down from there is a pet grooming store, Scratch and Sniff. I take my dog there regularly. You can take yours too as well. And if you haven't bought one, there's a large backyard that comes with this home, so you can buy a pet and then take the pet to that pet grooming store. There's a Thai restaurant not too far from this gorgeous home as well, just a 5-minute walk. Each evening you can go there and get some pad Thai with extra chili, just the way I like it. Ladies and gentlemen, underpinning your family's future, aka the memories you'll build in this gorgeous family home, is 896 square metres of the finest soil our beautiful suburb has on offer. Back home, 4 bedrooms will make sure all of your protagonists are catered for, 2 bathrooms, plenty of storage and plenty of room to play around. Of course, the heart of every Australian family home is the kitchen. With the top of the range appliances, you'll always have a fresh recipe up your sleeve. Ladies and gentlemen, a double garage and of course 2 open car parking spaces for your cars, caravans, any other toys like a jet ski, the way I like it. And there's a pool right at the back. So with a pool, you can have some of the best parties in the neighbourhood. And if you do have one straight after the settlement, I'd love to join you at one of these parties in the next few months. Folks, this is a home for all seasons. You've got a fireplace and a pool, and I'm sure you'll have a great time living here. Now, before we get the auction underway, folks, I just want to make one simple recommendation. Over the last 12 months, with the number of properties myself and the company have sold, we've seen a very common theme. Each and every time a home sells in this area, it almost sets a foothold around the prices. So what happens is, once we sell a home and the next one that comes on the market, guess what the owners want? They want a little bit more. And then that one sells and the next one that comes on the market, guess what they want? They want a little bit more. And then the one after, that's the recipe of growing prices. Each and every time a home in this area sells, the next one that comes on the market, the prices usually go higher and higher and higher. My recommendation to you here today is make sure you keep bidding right till the end of today's auction and secure this home at today's prices. Folks, that's enough from me. I can see all of you, each and every one of you, growing old in this beautiful home. Of course, none of you even close to it. For you and your family, 20 Harpley Street in Cheltenham. Who'd like to commence the bidding and where do we go from here? And always at my auctions, I make the recommendation that you come in at that highest and that best immediately, folks. Start me off wherever you like. 900 and welcome to the auction. Said, gee, that's a good move at 900 and what do we say? Let's move it along quickly with $25,000 in the rice. $900 right at the $900,000, I should say, right at the back end. What do we say to 925? At $900,000, what do we say, ladies and gentlemen? Happy hour is just minutes away. Give you 3 chances. Make sense if you think about it. First call, second call. We're done, finished and silent. Third and final call at $900,000. So thank you for your bid. Let me make one thing clear, ladies and gentlemen. If no one bids, and I know there may be some of you, I know I've seen a lot of you during the course of the campaign, some of you may be nervous. If the home gets passed into the highest bidder, they will have the first and the exclusive right to walk inside the lounge room, post today's proceedings, and walk inside and buy this home at that realistic reserve that I just mentioned earlier about 5 minutes ago. So if you don't bid, you won't even get an opportunity to make your interest known or buy this gorgeous home after the auctions. If you are interested, you need to bid, and you need to bid right now before we pass it in. $900,000 right at the back. We've got a highest bid at the moment. I'll take you $25,000 in the rise. What do we say, ladies and gentlemen? $900,000, and let's keep the kettle boiling. Give you 3 chances. Makes sense if you think about it. $900,000 first call at $900,000. Second call. We're done, finished and silent. Third and final call at $900,000. Folks, we'll move it along quickly with a vendor bid at 920, and let's go from there at 920. The bid's with me now. The vendor bids, and can I tempt you back in at 940? At $920,000, the bid's with me now, and what do we say at 920? At $920,000, and need to know, ladies and gentlemen, what do we say? 5,000, ma'am. Can I say 20? Early stages of the auction. I hate to tell you, future home's short. 925, 925. Why not at 925, sir? And I haven't forgotten about you either at the back, sir. Can I tempt you back in at 5 or 25, perhaps? Take me to 1 million if you like. 5 over here. Welcome to the auction, ma'am. The auctioneer thanks you at 930 now, and can I say 35? Straight back, 35, thank you very much. And I've got the night at 35 and 40. 40 straight back at 940, 950. 950, thank you very much at 950, and can I say 50? 45, why not? Can't blame him for be trying. At 9.45 and 50 straight and 9.5, and can I say 55, ma'am? 9.50, 9.5 over there. Need to know, give you 3 chances. First call, second call. 2,000, ma'am, can I say 5,000? I'm a man of compromise, I'll take a 2,000. 9.52 and 2 on top, 54 it is, and can I say 56? 9.5 for it. 56 it is at 9.56, and what do we say, ma'am? 58. 5,000 on top, 62 it is at 62, and 61 it is. 61, and what do we say, 961, almost got me there at 961, can I say 2 or 5? 5, 66 it is at 966, the 966, and 2 on top, 68, 968, and what do we say, can I say 70, make it easier for me, yep, you're a generous soul at 970, and can I say 72, 75, 9 3/4, 975, and can I say 77? Has a very good ring to it, or perhaps 80 or 1 million. 975 over there, 9 3/4, need to know. 5,980 it is, thank you very much at 980, and can I say 5, ma'am? 85, 5, thank you very much at 985, and what do we say, ma'am? Let's move along quickly, let's go another 5. 985 over there, what do we say? No favourites here, but certainly like the highest bidder, can I say 990? 287, 87, very special year for me because that's when I was born, and 89 over there, and what do we say, ma'am? Can I say 90? 2 on top, 91, 991, and can I say 95, ma'am? Round me up to 95 if you like. 5 on top, 5,000 on top, 96 it is, and what do we say, ma'am? Can I say 1 million? 98, why not at 98? Can I say 1 million? Thank you very much at 1 million, and take a look at that stellar bid at 1 million, and what do we say? Can I say 5 or perhaps 1,050,000? 1 million over there, what do we say? Need to know, first, second, third, and final call at $1 million. Need to know, I haven't forgot about you at the back, sir. You started off today's proceedings, I'm sure you didn't expect to buy this beautiful home with just one bid. Can I say 5,000? We're at the pointy end of the auction, and I hate to see you walk away with a heart full of regrets. That's the last thing you should do, as my mum would say. $1 million over here, need to know. What do we say, ma'am? 2,000? 2.5? 5? 10? 20? 1 million and 2,000. There's no arguments from me. Can I say 5, ma'am? 1 million and 2 over there. Straight back. Let's show some strength. $1,002,000 on my left-hand side. Need to know. Last chance. Are you sure? Out. You've been with me all the way. Let's move it along. I'm sure I bought 2 on top. Yep, 1,004,000 it is at 4,000. What do we say? Can I say 6, ma'am? 500. 4.5 million. 4.5 it is at 4.5 over there, ma'am. Can I say 5 or 10 on top? 2. 4.5, so 6.5 now. 6.5 over here. And what do we say, ma'am? 2 on top? 2 on top. 8.5 it is. 1,008.5. Can I say 10? Round me up to 10. 5 over 8.5, so 13.5. 1,013.5. What do we say, ma'am? 514 it is at 14. At 1,014, what do we say, ma'am? Can I say 15 or 20? 14.5. 14.5 it is. Thank you very much. 14.5. Can I say 15? 500's aren't working. Can I suggest that? 2,000. So 14.5 and 2. We've got 16.5 over there. 1,016.5. 517 it is at 1,017. Can I say 18 or 500? 19 it is. 1,019. 1,019,000. Can I say 20? 19.5. 19.5 over there. And what do we say? 520 it is, 1,020. Finally got to a round number, ma'am. What do we say? 500. My suggestion goes straight to 1,050. Give that a shot. Last bid where it came from, just over here on the left-hand side of the lady with that beautiful jumper over there. 1,020. What do we say? Can I say 5, ma'am? 1,020,000 over there. Would it help if I told you we're on the market? I'll sell it away if there's no further bids. One more bid and you're back in the race. 500.
I've kind of hit my limit unless I can extend the settlement period to 120 days.
Ma'am, the instructions are very clear. That's the settlement we're offering. The longest I can extend it by 2 days, and purely just because Saturday's Saturday's not a business day, so we'll move it along to Monday. But I know we've all reached our limits in the past and we've pushed them again and again and again. I used to do it with my parents all the time, ma'am. Try it again, this time with the bank. Let's go $1,000 at 1,020,000. Need to know. We're on the market as well. Now's your opportunity. If you miss out, it might be months and months and months before a similar home comes on the market. And I've seen a constant theme. When people walk away a week later, they go home and they're sitting over dinner table, and the discussion they constantly have is, gee, we should have gone an extra few $1,000s on that property. I've gone through that myself just over the last few weeks when I bought my last home. Can I say 500? You've been with me all the way. Are you sure? 4.5% interest rate, $500 is about a coffee a week, and repayments, they're not good for you anyway. 1,020,000 on my left. Need to know. 2,000. Welcome to the heat of the action again. It's at 1,020,000 and 22. 1,022. 2. 24 it is. 1,024. 24. Tempt you back in. 25. Are you sure, sir? 2. 26 it is. 26. 28. 28 it is, 1,028,000, sir. Over there, 30. 1,028,000 over here, we've got a highest bidder. 230 it is, thank you very much, at 1,030,000. 32? 32 it is a 32, so can I say 34? 1,032,000 over here, she's holding the highest bid. 234 it is a 34, can I say 36? Are you sure, ma'am? You said that before, I don't believe in now. 1,034,000. Need to know on the market, let me make it very clear, we won't be accepting any late bids, ma'am. We're playing for keeps at 1,034,000. Need to know, are you sure? Done, out, $1,000, can I say 500? Ma'am, I'll tell you the exact same thing, we need to push our limits. Just like I did when I was a kid, I'm sure you might have as well. 1,034,000 on the market, I'll sell it away if there's no further bids. $1,034,000, last chance, first call at 1,034,000, second call, third and final. Are you sure? Happy for me to sell it away at 1,034,000. Definitely out. And we're still well and truly below those recent sale prices, just 18 Ks out of the CBD at 1,034,000. If you buy the home here today, if you looked at the statistics of the last 5 years, the area has been growing consistently by about 12% a year. When you sell it in years to come, you'll sell it with heaps and heaps more money. 1,034,000, you sure? 1,034,000, definitely out over there. On the market, I'll sell it away now. Last chance, first call at 1,034,000, second call, done, finished, silence. Third and final call at $1,034,000. I'm selling now, selling at 1,034,000. Welcome to the Golden Triangle. 1,034,000, definitely out. $1,034,000, and we are sold. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to our purchaser and of course the highest bidder. Thank you to both our gorgeous underbidders. On behalf of the team at Ray White, we hope you have a fantastic weekend. Thank you.